So welcome back, Outcast, to another Wednesday Season 2 discussion. The trailer was finally out. It took me 10 hours to realize it, so let's get started. So we start with the scene with Wednesday finally waking up in the hospital, but it's not what we expect. We get a guest, and this guest being Principal Wims. That's right, she is back, but not in the way you think. It appears that Wednesday is still unconscious, and she is currently in the middle realm, kind of. She's kind of between life and death. Principal Wims does unveil herself to be Wednesday's new spirit guide, and what I assume would be used as a plot to help Wednesday understand her powers, as well as help her in changing the fate so that she can help save Enid. So it's been nice seeing how far Wednesday is willing to go to save her best friends, even though she doesn't want to admit it or even show it to her. So let's cut to the next scene. We get introduced to the Outcasts' Day of Remembrance. So this day, I assume, is a special day to remember all the Outcasts before them, since in the Addams Family universe, Outcasts are not particularly liked, and has been dealing with all the scrutiny the normies put them through on a day-to-day basis. Now this could also be a day to honor all the outcasts that have made a name for themselves, to show that in the world of normies, an outcast can still rise above it all. Or it can simply be a day of remembrance of the fallen outcasts. I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. So let's move on and talk about how, surprise surprise, Taylor is on the hunt looking for both Enid and Wednesday, as they are both still alive, and he won't stop until the score is settled. Now after this, we get a stunning bird's eye view of Nevermore, followed by an interaction between Wednesday and Enid, which looks like it happens after Wednesday gets out of the hospital, as we can see and hear the distress in Enid's voice, as she is not happy with Wednesday, since Wednesday is partly to blame for Tyler's breakout, even though there was a whole man-eating zombie terrorizing the building at the same time. Just saying, Enid, give Wednesday a little break for trying to do what she can to save your life, even though you don't know it yet. So even though this felt like a one-off thing, apparently Principal Wims is really here to stay as Wednesday's new actual spirit guide. And it's somewhat a compass for Wednesday. So as for what kind of compass, I don't know, let me know what you guys think about the trailer and what you guys think about it. But at first I was wondering if the Outcast Day of Remembrance might be longer than I thought, or this could be a separate gala type party. So I would assume the first night they mourn and pay the respects, then the following day is a party celebrating the Outcast. But as it goes on, we see that everyone is in Renaissance clothing. Morticia is in black, looking as good as always. Gomez sporting his gentleman-like attire. And to the right, I would assume is Pugsley, dressed as a jester. The scene goes on, and we are shown the students are going to a festival at Pilgrim World, where they are having a spooky event called Los Spooky Noches, aka the Spooky Nights. Now Slurp is looking good. Must been that new skin routine I told him about. Thank you guys, I take, pride in what I do. It could have also been the endless stockpile of brains he's been enjoying. Bro, you are looking good. So as the trailer continues, we get Wednesday's quote from part 1 where she says, "We don't solve anything in this family with words, we do them with deeds, most of them dirty." So might this be another deal being cut between the Addams women's? But remember that tower where Slurp unalived himself by accident with his experiment? Well, Wednesday goes back there and destroys it. So this might be something used to take him out, since the start has been setting him up as the main antagonist. We get a few cutscenes from part 1, followed by Wednesday being chased in the woods, or maybe she's doing the chasing, as she's always been heading straight into dangers apparently. While Pugsley appears to be in a scary house of sorts, probably during the Los Spooky Noches, while Slurp is still out trying to find himself in the woods. Now, I heard retreat or therapy can help with that, but hey, to each their own. Now we get something juicy, as it appears that the Addams women are putting their issues aside and they're trying to reach someone through a seance. This is probably them trying to find or reach Ophelia, as Wednesday still needs help figuring out her powers, since Morticia burned Ophelia's book. So the next best thing is to try to reach out to the person who created the book in the first place, and possibly even mending some fences in the process, and bring all the Addams women's back together. Now last video I did assume that the woman that they did save out of the asylum was her aunt, but apparently it was not, because they're going through the whole ritual and that's who they're trying to get, unless they're trying to reach somebody else completely different, but who knows. Let's move on. So we now start getting some cutscenes that show the students possibly all dealing with Tyler. So we get a scene of all of them together, as it looks like time is almost up and Taylor is about to get what he wants, but we also see Wednesday holding this red syringe. Now this could possibly be a serum used to make an outcast into a normie by removing their powers. Or maybe it's something specifically made for Tyler. But I still have questions like, who is everyone staring at? And who did Tyler stuff in the trunk? Let me know what your guesses are for the person being stuffed by Tyler. Now lastly, the thing that stuck out to me was Wednesday and Enid fainting together, but this could possibly be Wednesday's powers flaring up again and Enid getting caught up in the trance. This could show them both potentially a glimpse in the future or flashes of what might happen, or even show Enid what Wednesday saw, providing clarity as to why Wednesday has been acting weird towards her. Or maybe, just maybe, they both got tired and they decided it was time for a nap, because what better time and place to sleep than near a tombstone at a cemetery. But man, I'm excited for part 2. Let me know if you guys are, and even leave a comment down below on your thoughts so far of the trailer for season 2, part 2 of Wednesday. And while you're creeping down there in the comments, smash that like button and be a true outcast by subscribing for more. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.